In a world filled with constant noise, endless notifications, and unrelenting pressure, silence has become a rare gift. Every day we are surrounded by screens, opinions, and demands. We are told to achieve more, move faster, speak louder. And yet, the louder the world becomes, the weaker our inner selves often feel. But what if strength was never meant to be loud? What if real power hides in stillness, in quiet reflection, in the ability to remain calm amidst chaos? The Stoics understood this. They lived in turbulent times, times of war, betrayal, and political upheaval, yet they cultivated a calm that no storm could shake. They knew that the mind, like a deep ocean, could remain still even when the surface was turbulent. Take a deep breath now. Imagine a moment in your life where everything felt overwhelming. Now imagine facing it with complete stillness. Not panicking. Not reacting impulsively. Just observing, choosing your response. Every thought you have, every action you take, can either strengthen or weaken your inner self. Most people let external events control their emotions. They are tossed about by anger, fear, disappointment, and desire. But you can choose differently. As you listen to these words, let your mind expand. Think about one stress you are experiencing right now. Can you observe it without letting it dominate you? Can you choose calm instead of panic? Even for one moment, you are reclaiming your power. The Stoics taught us that life is not about controlling the outside world, but about mastering the inside. This is not just philosophy. It is a practical guide to surviving and thriving in a noisy, chaotic world. For the next hour, we will journey through the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. We will explore their strategies to maintain inner peace, build resilience, and find clarity amidst confusion. Take a deep breath now. Inhale, exhale. Let us begin the path to silent strength. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Imagine your mind as a grand fortress. Outside, storms rage, arguments, setbacks, failures, but inside there is peace if you protect it. Most people spend their entire lives trying to control what is outside these walls. They argue, manipulate, and chase outcomes they cannot control. This is a losing battle, because the world is unpredictable. The storm does not obey your wishes. True strength begins when you turn inward. Focus on what belongs to you, your thoughts, your choices, your actions. These are your stones. These are your walls. These are your fortress. Pause. Think about a recent challenge, a moment when frustration rose, when events seemed unfair. Imagine meeting it not with panic, but with calm observation. Your mind is the key. Your reaction is the gatekeeper. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire. He faced war, betrayal, and disease. Yet in his private journals, he reminded himself daily, remain calm. Respond with reason, not impulse. Focus on what you can control. Ask yourself, where do I place my focus? On what I can control, or on what I cannot? Every time you choose calm over reaction, patience over frustration, reason over impulse, you strengthen your inner walls. And over time, those walls become unshakable. Think about daily life. Traffic, arguments, deadlines, social media. Each moment is a small storm. You can meet it with irritation or with stillness. Each time you choose stillness, you lay another brick in your inner fortress. The mind is not passive. It is active, disciplined, and conscious. Every meditation, every reflection, every pause builds the structure that no outside chaos can destroy. Silent strength is not a sudden revelation. It is built daily, moment by moment, choice by choice. And by practicing, you too can become unshakable. Seneca once wrote, "He who is brave is free." Freedom is not found in escaping life, but in mastering yourself. It is in mastering your reactions, your emotions, your thoughts. Most people are slaves to anger, fear, and desire. They allow these feelings to dictate their decisions, their day, and their life. The Stoics chose differently. They trained themselves to stand still in the storm, to feel without being controlled, to act with reason rather than impulse. Pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. Think of a situation in your life where emotions took over. Perhaps it was anger with a colleague, anxiety about the future, or frustration with a loved one. Could you have observed your feelings without letting them dominate you? This is the practice of tranquility. Seneca recommended daily reflection. Every evening, review your thoughts and actions. Did I react wisely? Did I let emotion rule over reason? Did I remain calm under pressure? You can do the same. Every reflection, every pause, every intentional breath strengthens your inner calm. Imagine your mind as a clear lake. When disturbed, the water is muddy and confusing. When still, the depths are visible and clarity returns. Tranquility is not numbness. It is awareness, control, and freedom. It is the ability to face life fully, without being tossed by every wave of emotion. Practice this daily. Pause, breathe, observe. Ask yourself, which reactions serve me? Which do not? With repetition, patience, and awareness, calm becomes natural and you become resilient. Tranquility is a form of strength, a silent power. The world may rage, but inside you remain unshakable. Epictetus taught one of the most profound lessons in philosophy. It's not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters. Life is unpredictable. Pain, failure, disappointment, these are constants. But they do not define you. Your response defines you. The discipline of control is separating what belongs to you from what does not. Your thoughts, your choices, your actions, these are yours. Other people's behavior, outcomes, and circumstances, these are not. Imagine waking up to a stressful day. Perhaps you are late, someone criticizes you, or a plan fails. The first instinct may be anger, frustration, or panic. The Stoic response: pause, observe, and act deliberately. Ask yourself, is this within my control? If yes, focus your energy there. If no, release it. Let it go. Control is not about rigidly suppressing feelings. It is about choosing which impulses to obey and which to let pass. Every choice strengthens your inner freedom. Every reaction carefully chosen is a brick in your fortress of calm. Practice this consciously. When irritation arises, pause. When fear rises, breathe. When disappointment strikes, reflect. Through this discipline, external chaos loses its power. You remain steady, clear, and focused. Silent strength grows here, not in shouting, not in dominance, but in conscious, calm mastery of self. Though the Stoics lived thousands of years ago, their wisdom is timeless. Modern life is full of constant stimulation, pressure, and distraction. And yet, the principles remain the same. Stoicism provides a map. Control what you can. Accept what you cannot. Master yourself. Every small challenge in daily life is a training ground. Traffic jams, social media arguments, and professional setbacks. Frustration, impatience, and misunderstandings. Example: a colleague acts unfairly. You can react with anger or you can respond with calm reason. Example: a plan fails. You can panic or you can adapt. Each conscious choice, each pause, each calm breath builds resilience. Over time, the mind becomes quiet, focused, and powerful. To practice, pause daily. Observe your reactions. Reflect on what you can control. Let go of the rest. Silent strength is cultivated in these ordinary moments. The external world may remain chaotic, but your mind becomes unshakable. Take a moment now. Sit comfortably, close your eyes if you can, and breathe deeply. Inhale, exhale, slow and deliberate. Your mind is always active. Thoughts arise constantly, like waves on the surface of the ocean. Some thoughts are useful, guiding your actions wisely. Others are distractions, pulling your attention into fear, anger, or regret. The Stoics taught us to observe our thoughts without immediately reacting to them. Imagine standing on a quiet shore, watching the waves roll in. Some waves are calm, some are turbulent. You do not try to stop them. You simply watch. Pause. Reflect. Notice which thoughts are yours, those you can influence, and which are outside your control. When a negative thought appears, do not chase it. Do not judge yourself for it. Simply observe it. Recognize its presence and then let it pass. Ask yourself, which of these thoughts serve me? Which distract me? Which bring me closer to peace and which pull me away? As you practice, consider small moments from your day. Did impatience or anger rise? Did fear or doubt cloud your judgment? Could you have responded differently? Reflection is not a one-time act. It is a continuous practice like tending a garden. Daily we must clear the weeds of unnecessary worry, water the seeds of understanding, and nurture the growth of calm and clarity. Imagine a thought that frustrates you, a worry about the future, a regret from the past. Now watch it as if it were a leaf floating down a stream. Observe it without grasping it. Notice it, understand it, and then let it drift away. Take another deep breath. Inhale slowly, exhale fully. Let your mind settle. This is the power of observation. Through this practice, you gain insight into your own mind. You learn which impulses to follow and which to release. You learn that control over your reactions, over your own mental state, is your greatest power. Now expand this awareness to your surroundings. Notice how external events, traffic, conversations, news, challenges, affect your thoughts. Are you reacting to the events themselves, or to your interpretation of them? The Stoics remind us that the event is neutral. It is your perception that determines whether you experience calm or disturbance. Breathe again. Let your mind rest in the silence between thoughts. This is the space where strength grows, silent, steady, unshakable. And remember, reflection is not about perfection. It is about practice. Every moment you pause, every time you observe without reacting, you strengthen the fortress of your mind. Over time, this becomes your natural state, calm, clear, and resilient no matter what storms arise around you. Take one final deep breath in, and slowly exhale. Carry this awareness into your day, knowing that silent strength is cultivated with patience, attention, and conscious observation. Adversity is a constant companion in life. Challenges arrive unannounced. Illness, conflict, loss, failure. The difference between those who suffer and those who remain strong lies not in the adversity itself, but in how they face it. Pause and think of a recent difficulty. Perhaps it was a personal loss, a failure at work, or a confrontation that left you unsettled. Most people react with frustration, anger, or despair. The Stoics teach us a different way. Observe first, respond deliberately, remain calm. Consider the story of a modern professional who faced sudden job loss. At first, panic rose, the fear of instability, the worry of the unknown. Yet, by pausing and analyzing the situation objectively, the person found solutions, adapted, and used the challenge as a turning point. The storm did not control them, their response did. Adversity is like the wind testing a tree. A strong tree bends, absorbs the force, and remains rooted. A weak tree breaks. You want to be the tree that bends but does not break. Ask yourself, is this problem within my control? If not, why allow it to disturb my mind? Focus on your actions, your choices, your effort. These are always under your power. Even in moments of intense difficulty, the Stoics remind us. Pause before reacting. Assess what is within your control. Respond with clarity and reason. Take a deep breath. Feel the tension release. The ability to remain calm under pressure is cultivated, not inherited. Each practice strengthens your resilience. Each mindful reaction is a victory over chaos. In your daily life, practice this with smaller challenges first. A heated argument. A delayed project. A frustrating commute. Over time, you will face greater adversity with the same composure. Silent strength is built one calm response at a time. Perspective shapes our reality more than events themselves. Two people may experience the same situation. One reacts with despair, the other with clarity. The event is neutral. The interpretation determines the emotional outcome. Pause. Reflect on a recent disappointment. Did your mind focus on loss and frustration, or on opportunity and learning? The Stoics advise, consider events as they are without labeling them as good or bad. Example, a traffic jam may cause irritation, or it may be seen as a moment to listen to music, reflect, or breathe. The choice is yours. Ask yourself, is my judgment accurate? Am I creating suffering unnecessarily? Perspective allows you to transform obstacles into lessons, challenges into growth. Visualize life as a canvas. Each event is a brushstroke. Without perspective, the picture appears chaotic. With perspective, the strokes form a coherent image, a meaningful experience. Practice perspective daily. When frustration arises, step back. When fear grips you, question its origin. When sadness emerges, observe without attachment. Through this, you develop resilience, patience, and clarity. Perspective is the lens that allows silent strength to shine amidst confusion. Strength grows in daily habits, small yet consistent. The Stoics did not rely on inspiration alone. They practiced discipline every day. Journaling, reflect on thoughts, actions, and intentions. What emotions arose today? Did you respond with wisdom or impulse? Visualization. Imagine facing challenges calmly. Picture a difficult conversation. Envision responding with patience and clarity. Morning reminders. Begin the day with intention. Repeat. Focus on what I can control. Accept what I cannot. Mindful pauses. During the day, take moments to breathe and observe. Example. During a busy morning, emails flood your inbox. Instead of reacting to each one with stress, pause, breathe, and prioritize calmly. Small practices compound into profound mental discipline. These daily rituals build resilience silently. They prepare the mind to remain unshaken amidst chaos. Take a moment now. Breathe deeply. Reflect on one habit you can adopt today to cultivate calm. This is the essence of silent strength. Consistent practice, moment by moment, day by day. Desire is natural, yet unchecked desire leads to frustration. Expectations tie us to outcomes we cannot control. The Stoics teach detachment, not in the sense of indifference but in prioritizing effort over result. You can control your action, not the reaction of others, nor the outcome of events. Pause. Consider a recent desire that caused anxiety, a promotion, approval, or outcome beyond your control. Did your happiness depend on achieving it? If so, you gave your power away. Instead, focus on your effort, your integrity, your response. Release attachment to results and notice the calm that follows. Example: a student studies diligently for an exam. Success depends on effort and preparation, not on luck or external approval. By detaching from the uncontrollable, stress is reduced, clarity emerges, and confidence grows. Desire without detachment creates dependency on the unpredictable. Detachment creates freedom, resilience, and peace. Silent strength thrives in this freedom. Anger is a natural reaction, but it clouds judgment and weakens the mind. When irritation arises, pause. Ask, will this matter in a year? Often the answer is no. The Stoics practiced deliberate response. Instead of reacting immediately, they observed the emotion, questioned it, and chose calm action. Consider a common scenario. A friend or colleague offends you. Reaction 1. Anger, resentment, perhaps confrontation. Reaction 2. Pause, reflect, understand, and respond wisely. The difference is profound. The first reaction escalates conflict. The second preserves inner calm and strength. Practice awareness. Observe irritation. Name it. This is anger. This is frustration. Release the need to react impulsively. Each moment you master anger, you reclaim your power. Each pause strengthens your inner freedom. This is silent strength in action. True strength is not loud. It is silent, patient, and unshakable. The Stoics remind us, life will challenge you. Storms will arrive. Yet within, you can cultivate a calm that no external force can disturb. Take a deep breath. Reflect on the lessons. Control your mind. Observe your thoughts. Respond deliberately. Detach from outcomes. Practice daily. Imagine your mind as a mountain. Winds blow. Rain falls. But the mountain remains. This is the essence of silent strength. Carry this awareness into your life. Every breath, every pause, every conscious choice builds resilience. And over time, the mind becomes a fortress, calm, clear, and unshakable. Repeat quietly, I am calm. I am strong. I am unshakable. These words are not empty, they are practice, a declaration of inner mastery. Allow them to guide your actions, your reactions, and your presence in the world. Silent strength is not only philosophy, it is lived experience. Take one final deep breath, and let it anchor you in the present moment. Habits shape our character more than any single action. The Stoics understood that strength is cultivated slowly, with daily discipline, not sudden bursts of effort. Pause and reflect. How do your daily habits influence your inner state? Do you wake up with calm intention, or are you immediately swept into chaos by notifications, stress, and obligations? Imagine small practices. Journaling for 10 minutes in the morning. Observing your reactions before speaking. Choosing deliberate action over impulsive response. Each habit, repeated over time, becomes a brick in the foundation of your inner fortress. One day you realize that patience, calmness, and resilience are no longer effort, they are natural. The Stoics trained themselves daily. They repeated reflections, meditations, and exercises. They knew that the mind grows strong like a muscle, through consistent, focused practice. Ask yourself, what small habit can I start today to strengthen my mind? Even one mindful action per day compounds into profound transformation. Take a deep breath. Consider your own life. Which habits nurture calm and strength? Which ones feed distraction, anger, or fear? By choosing consciously, you begin to sculpt your character. Silent strength is built quietly, habit by habit, choice by choice. This is the power of small, deliberate actions repeated consistently. To live fully, one must be present. Too often, our minds are caught in regret over the past or anxiety about the future. The Stoics remind us, the only true moment is now. Pause. Take a slow breath. Feel the sensation of air entering your lungs, the weight of your body against the chair, the sounds around you. This is the present moment. This is life itself. Mindfulness allows you to observe thoughts and emotions without being controlled by them. Consider a moment of stress. Your mind jumps to fear, anger, or doubt. Observe it. Label it. This is a thought. This is an emotion. Do not react immediately. Simply notice. Over time, this practice strengthens mental clarity and resilience. You learn to respond rather than react. You learn that peace is not found outside but inside. Even in the chaos of daily life, mindfulness provides an anchor. The Stoics called this inner attention prosoke, continuous awareness of self and world. Through mindful practice, the mind remains steady, clear, and strong. Take another deep breath. Let your awareness expand. Notice your thoughts, notice your emotions, notice your environment. Presence itself is a source of strength. Fear is universal, yet it often controls us more than we realize. The Stoics taught that fear arises from imagining outcomes beyond our control, exaggerating threats, or clinging to what is impermanent. Pause. Think of a fear you face today. Perhaps it is fear of failure, rejection, or uncertainty. Observe it without judgment. Ask, is this fear based on reality or on imagined outcomes? Many fears are illusions, shadows of the mind. The Stoics recommended facing fear gradually, consciously, and with reflection. Each step into discomfort, each moment of conscious courage, builds confidence and resilience. Visualize a small fear, a difficult conversation, a challenge at work, a personal confrontation. Now imagine meeting it calmly, deliberately, without panic. The fear remains, but it no longer controls you. Through repeated practice, fear loses its power. You learn to act with reason rather than avoidance. You learn that courage is not absence of fear, but mastery over it. Take a deep breath. Let your mind anchor in the present. Silent strength thrives where fear is observed, understood, and transformed. Gratitude is a powerful tool of the Stoic mind. By focusing on what is present, what is given, and what is under our control, we cultivate contentment and resilience. Pause. Reflect on your life. What do you have that you often take for granted? Health, family, opportunity, freedom? Acceptance is intertwined with gratitude. The Stoics teach, accept what you cannot change, cherish what you can, and act with reason. Example, you encounter a challenge you cannot control. Acceptance does not mean giving up. It means acknowledging reality clearly and then responding wisely. Daily reflection on gratitude and acceptance strengthens calm and mental clarity. Write down 3 things you are grateful for. Reflect on how impermanent life is, and appreciate what exists now. Breathing deeply, let your mind settle in the reality of this moment. Gratitude transforms the mind from scarcity to abundance, from frustration to serenity. Silent strength flourishes in minds that practice gratitude and embrace reality as it is. Patience is often misunderstood. Many believe it is passivity or weakness. The Stoics teach that patience is deliberate, conscious strength. It is the ability to endure, to wait, and to act with wisdom rather than impulse. Pause. Consider your life. How often does impatience shape your decisions? Perhaps you've rushed a conversation, reacted angrily, or forced an outcome. Notice the discomfort caused by impatience. Now imagine responding with calm, measured thought. Think of a mountain. Storms rage. Snow falls. Winds batter its surface. Yet the mountain does not panic. It stands firm, growing slowly, steadily, unshakable. Patience is like the mountain. It is cultivated over time. Every challenge, every delay, every frustration is an opportunity to exercise patience. The moment you pause, breathe, and respond deliberately, you are strengthening your inner self. Ask yourself, can I wait without anxiety? Can I endure without frustration? Even small acts of patience, waiting in line, listening fully before responding, giving yourself time to reflect, compound into profound inner calm. Visualize a river carving a canyon. It does not rush. It flows steadily. Over time, persistence shapes the landscape. Patience shapes the mind in the same way. Take a deep breath. Let your body relax. Let your mind absorb this truth. Patience is strength. Patience is freedom. Patience is silent power. Practice it daily. Reflect on your reactions. Notice the impulses that seek immediate gratification. Choose instead measured action. Delay, observe, understand, and act wisely. Every day you cultivate patience, your inner fortress grows stronger. Adversity loses its ability to destabilize you. Life's unpredictable currents cannot shake your calm. Remember, patience is not passive surrender. It is conscious mastery over time, emotion, and desire. It is the silent strength that persists, unobserved yet profound. Breathe deeply. Allow this awareness to anchor you in the present. You are patient. You are strong. You are unshakable. Ego is subtle. It whispers constantly, you deserve more. You are right. You are better. The Stoics warn that ego clouds judgment, fuels anger, and disturbs peace of mind. Pause. Reflect on moments when pride or self-importance shaped your actions. How did it affect your decisions? Did it lead to unnecessary conflict, frustration, or disappointment? Letting go of ego is not about self-denial. It is about observing oneself without attachment, without defensiveness. It is understanding that the world does not revolve around your desires, fears, or recognition. Visualize a tree in a storm. Its branches sway, but it does not resist the wind unnecessarily. The tree adapts, bends, and survives. Ego is the rigid branch that breaks. Letting go is flexibility, resilience, and clarity. Ask yourself, do I act for recognition or for reason? Do I react out of pride or out of wisdom? Every time you release ego, you reclaim calm and clarity. Every conscious choice to act humbly, thoughtfully, and purposefully strengthens your inner freedom. Ego feeds on comparison. Let it go. Ego clings to criticism or praise. Release attachment. Ego thrives on control over others. Focus instead on controlling your own mind. Breathe deeply. Let humility and self-awareness fill your mind. Silent strength is born in those who act without ego's interference. It is calm, measured, and steady. It does not need recognition to exist. It simply is. Practice this daily. Observe impulses of pride and comparison. Choose thoughtfulness. Choose reason. Choose calm. Each act reduces ego's influence. Each reflection strengthens inner power. Take one more deep breath. Let the awareness sink deeply. You are free from ego. You are strong. You are unshakable. Silence is more than absence of sound. It is a space where thoughts settle, clarity emerges, and strength grows. Pause. Sit quietly. Close your eyes if possible. Notice your breathing. Notice the flow of thoughts. Do not chase them. Observe. Let them float by like clouds. The Stoics valued solitude and reflection. They knew that the mind, left unexamined, is easily disturbed by external noise. They practiced contemplation daily, journaling, meditation, and mindful observation. Consider moments in your own life. How often does external chaos invade your mind? Noise, social media, obligations, stress. In silence you find a refuge. You find the space to examine your thoughts, to reflect on your actions, to plan your responses deliberately. Ask yourself, what am I reacting to unnecessarily? What deserves my attention? Silence allows discernment. It allows you to separate the essential from the trivial. Visualize sitting beside a still lake. Waves ripple gently, then settle. This is the mind in silence. Thoughts may appear, but the underlying calm remains. Reflection is the act of observing these thoughts, understanding them, and letting them go. Daily practice of silence strengthens resilience, patience, and awareness. It cultivates the calm that is unshakable, even when life is turbulent. Breathe deeply. Let your awareness expand. Allow the quiet to fill every corner of your mind. This is where silent strength grows, gradually, steadily, profoundly. Take another deep breath. Inhale clarity, exhale tension. Silent reflection is your shield, your anchor, your power. Now bring together all the wisdom cultivated in these blocks. Control your mind. Observe your thoughts. Respond deliberately. Detach from outcomes. Practice daily habits. Face fear. Exercise patience. Let go of ego. Embrace silence. Cultivate gratitude. The Stoic path is a lifelong journey, not a destination. Every day presents new challenges, opportunities, and lessons. Each moment is an opportunity to practice calm, clarity, and resilience. Pause. Reflect on how you can carry these practices into your life. When faced with frustration, breathe first. When fear arises, observe and act consciously. When impatience threatens, choose patience. When pride surfaces, let humility guide you. When noise overwhelms, seek silence. Visualize your mind as a fortified city. Walls are built with practice, reflection, and conscious action. Storms may come, but the city stands firm. This is the essence of silent strength. Repeat quietly, I am calm. I am strong. I am unshakable. Let these words resonate deeply within. They are not merely words, they are your practice, your shield, your anchor. Carry this wisdom into every interaction, every challenge, every moment. Silent strength is lived, not proclaimed. It is quiet, profound, and enduring. Take a final deep breath. Feel the power of your presence. You are calm. You are strong. You are unshakable. This is your Stoic path forward. As we conclude this journey into silent strength, remember, true power is not loud, it is calm, patient, and unshakable. Carry these lessons with you into every moment of your life. Breathe deeply, reflect, and act with clarity and wisdom. If these reflections have guided you toward calm and inner strength today, consider supporting this path by subscribing and giving a like. Each step we take together strengthens the journey, not only yours but ours. And remember this: strength is not in the noise of the world, but in the quiet mastery of oneself. Thank you for taking this time for yourself. May your mind remain steady, your heart resilient, and your spirit unshakable.